So, someone who wishes to remain anonymous may have forgotten that they intended to record a double-header tonight. So we're going to record a double-header tonight. It's really late, so if I if I lose the ability, there we go, to speak English correctly, I apologise. Let's go to the Welsh League and the African Cup of Nations. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. I'm going to see you on the other side. So it's going to be a big one today then, with 2 whole games of football. That means there's a whole lot to catch you up on. And I do mean a lot in that I didn't expect to have made this many transfers. We've only played 1 game with Gresford Athletic in the league since we last met. There was a 3-0 win at home to Holywell. Goals from, or at least a brace of goals from a new signing, Daniel Olatunde, who I've signed from Arsenal, which is quite a catch. He was released by Arsenal at the end of last season. Also, so I've signed Candace Fiogbe, who is one of our Beninese players. He's also in our squad. They're our new strike partnership. You can see him in action today. It looks really good. So those 2 are playing together, and I think that he is going to be a monster, especially Daniel Olatunde. So we'll keep an eye on him. He is definitely the best striker in the Welsh League already. So we're in the 2nd tier. He'd be the best striker in the league above. He's going to score a monstrous amount of goals. He's got half a season left yet, and he could very, very easily hit 15, 20 goals. That could be a thing that happens. Mackenzie Heaney got the other goal in that game, but we should talk about the transfers because I have made some signings since we came in, and the team looks very different now to that first game. So some of these you've seen before, some you haven't. I'm going to go through them all at once just to make sure we all are on board and up to date before we get into the game. And so this could be a long episode, but we'll get it done. It's fine. Ramel Donovan joined us from Birmingham. Central midfielder, attacking midfielder, right winger. He's already played a couple of games for us. He's going to be really, really good. We'll keep an eye on him. Max Murray is a right back signed from Bradford. I think he's got some potential. He's a right back and a centre half. I think he's got potential. He's not quite there yet, but he's 18 years old. He'll get better and hopefully turn into a quality player for us. Amaru King, left winger, signed from Brentford, and again, very, very good player. Not far from being good enough for the Welsh Premier League, if I'm honest. He's definitely not far from being good enough, and again, I think he's going to be really good. Never played for Brentford. I think he probably played some under-21 football or some under-18 football. Apparently not. Apparently he played no football for them. Little bits of football for them at underage level, but nothing spectacular. So this is his first professional club. He'll be looking to impress people, and hopefully we'll get the best from Amaru King. In goal, we've signed Connor Wolfheimer from Brentford as well. Lots of players signing from Brentford. I had a good old mine of their releases from last summer. Anyone that was available I picked up. Not necessarily a great player at this level yet. We couldn't find a goalkeeper that was great at this level just yet, but certainly good enough with the potential, and he will be in our team, hoping to get more out of him, and we will find out if that's a good decision. He's not the tallest goalkeeper in the world, but maybe, just maybe, he'll manage to impress us. Another Brentford pickup is you're a gay centre midfielder, attacking midfielder. Again, looks like he could become a very good player at the highest level. He's already good enough to play at the highest level in Wales. I think he could become a good player, like one of the top players in the Welsh League. I think we've already got the foundations here of a team that could really do well after promotion, and hopefully beyond that as well. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, we'll get to know you're a gay. I think he's going to become a regular star for us. Joe Boggin is another striker / wingers / attacking midfielder. He joins us from Blackburn. He was released by Blackburn at the end of last season. He's a leading player in this division and has the potential to be a top flight player. I think he can go very far. Would have been starting as one of our 2 up top had I not picked up Candace Fiogbe. But we know how good Candace is, so of course he is going to become one of our first 2 choice strikers. Joe Boggin will probably play on the wing when he's not needed up front, and we'll get to know and love him. Jethro Medine joins us from West Ham, central midfielder, right winger, does both pretty well. I think he's a really good pickup for us. Again, they reckon he's a leading player for this division with potential to play at a higher level. Never played for West Ham, but he will get in our team. He will develop, and I think dark horse for a good player long term for us here. I think his reputation's quite low. I think when I looked at him, I remember looking at his reputation, and it's very, very low. I don't think many people know this guy exists. He could become a real star. Preston Fearon, a central midfielder who can play defensive and attacking as well, and centre half. He's either learning or has learned some of if we need him. Previously in the youth teams at Chelsea and West Ham, another player with top level potential, another 18-year-old. I think he's going to become a great player. His determination needs some work. We need to get him more professional. But we'll mentor him with someone and hopefully he'll pick up those skills. Joe Batty joins us a right back from Hull. He's more of a backup than the others, but he will probably get some game time. In fact, I need to make sure he's in our senior squad because I need to make sure he's being mentored. He's going to turn into a really good player for us. I've just got a feeling he's good enough for this level as it is, but I think he will become a great player. He just needs to get regular first-team football. So we'll see how that goes. The fabulously named Welshman Keane Hazeldine is our next signing. Signs from Wrexham just down the road, so hasn't even had to move house. Good boy. He is already good enough for this level, will be great in the league above. He's very good at the passing and all the essential stuff already. And again, I really think he can become a top player at the level above. So we're very happy to have Keane Hazeldine on the team. Chris Frost, a centre-half and a left-back, more experienced actually than a lot of what we've signed at the age of 23. Still has some room to improve though, which is good. He's had a career. Started off at Swindon, went and played for Northley, then went to Bournemouth, Weymouth, back to Crystal Palace somehow. That's a genuine thing. There's been no messing with the editor here. Crystal Palace genuinely thought we'll have a look at him and signed him up. So that's the thing that happened, and now they've released him and he's coming to us. So great stuff. He's good in the air, which is something I'm going to really need, and he'll become a very valuable member of our defence and actually bring a little bit of experience to the team, which is going to be quite nice to have, if I'm honest. Talking of experience, 21-year-old Lamine Toure joins us after leaving Bolton. He has played for Lancaster City on loan. He's got some big potential. He's good enough to be sort of third or fourth choice centre half. Really, don't worry about that. He will get some game time. He will get a chance to develop, and as long as he can grow a little bit, because he's 5'9", we'll get something out of him. I'm probably going to try and teach him to play right back. I think that's probably the way forward, because I'm not sure he's going to grow much at 21, and I don't think I want a guy who's 5'9" as a main centre half. We also signed Paul Iggulden, 20 years old, signed from Hull after they released him. I think he's a great player. Another quality centre half. He's good enough for this level and has the potential for the level above. I think he can go quite a way. And yes, we've done really well to pick this guy up. I am happy with him. He's with us. All these players are with us till the end of the season, and obviously we'll try and retain as many as we can. Once we build a rhythm, get ourselves in form, and hopefully good things will happen. There's just one more player to show you, I think. There is, and it's Ali Gould, right back, centre half, Scottish, joins us from Watford, having played a season on loan at Bishop Stortford and was originally at Motherwell. Already good enough for this level, will be our starting right back for the foreseeable future. Can fill it at centre half, we need him to. He's tall, he's quick, he's got everything it takes, so we're going to see good things out of him. And at that, since that rounds up all the players I've brought in so far at least, we shall go and play some football. As a catch-up, we are playing both the Gresford game and the Benin game today. They're on the same day in game and everything else, so that's what's important. We're playing Llandudno in the league. We're playing Morocco in the African Cup of Nations. I don't know which game's coming first until I hit the fixture screen, so we're going to get a little bit of a surprise and see which starting lineup I read out in just a moment. So it looks like we are, in fact, starting with the Llandudno game, which is very, very nice for us. So our starting lineup today is going to be Wolfheimer, Gould, Iggulden, Perry and Francis. We've got Aguirre and Fearon in the central midfield roles. On the wings, Bogan and King. At our top, Fieldbait and Oyatunde, because of course, why wouldn't they be our starting strikers? On the bench, Casey Parish, Kimani Hunter, Harry Bell, Jethro Medine, Mackenzie Heaney, Maliash Asamoah and Leo Wood make up that selection. Hopefully good things are about to come. But a lot of players still on trial, so we might still see some new players coming in. It depends on the budget, I'll be honest. And yeah, let's get this done. Okay, the dressing room, we're saying we're on a good run. Keep it going, shall we? And that's done nothing. I'm not expecting this to be like a full 90-minute smashing because, well, a lot of these players haven't played much football in 7 months. So there's going to be some match fitness issues. It should be fine. I'm sure this guy's name's going to ruin me. Fonguk. I guarantee I say something that gets me banned from YouTube just trying to pronounce his name. It's going to happen. Anyway, we're looking strong. We're looking okay. I think we're going to get a good result today, regardless of anything else. We have moved up to 9th in the table since we took over. We started off, I think it was in 13th or 14th. So we've done okay in 2 games to get ourselves up the table a little bit. I think we can keep moving on. In theory, if we went undefeated between now and the end of the season, we'd be promoted. But it's a big theory. We'll see how that goes as Wolfheimer takes a goal kick for us, looks deep and doesn't win it in the air. Great. Eagledon forward. And, well, Candace was chasing it down. Oyatunde is through, though. Daniel Oyatunde gets his 3rd goal for the club in only his 2nd game. I've told you, this guy's going to hit big double figures for us this season. It's almost a guarantee. As Candace tried to chase the ball down, didn't really get anywhere with it. Oyatunde picked up a ball loose and just made his way into the box, put it home, and scored what I hope will be his first of a hat-trick today. I think he's good enough to get hat-tricks in almost every game he plays at this level, to be honest. But we'll find out, I guess. Free kick then, and Howe is taking it for Llandudno, who hopefully won't get much out of this. Rowe to Thornton, Thornton to Bick. Bick taking all the time in the world, finds Benjamin. Benjamin with a pop, and Mylan Benjamin brings them back to level terms. And, well, I guess we start again. We've not looked awful so far, it's got to be said. So we are more than capable of getting ourselves back ahead. Like I said, a lot of these players aren't match fit. They've also not played together before, so there's going to be some cohesion issues, I think it's safe to say. But once they all settle in, get to know each other, I think this is going to be an absolute weapon of a squad. As Wolfheimer takes a goal kick, goes deep, Bick heads it to Ferguson, Ferguson to Peter, Peter kicks it back to Coop. That was a horrendous challenge. Rowe with all the time in the world, apparently. Bick, what can we do here? Rowe to Howe with another pass back to it. There's an interesting question of the English language. It's Rowe and Howe, not who and Row. No one knows why. Peter over the top looking for Ferguson, headed away. Francis picks up. Can we start rebuilding now from the back? Wolfheimer with time. Big ball forward. Can we win this in the air? We aren't going to win this in the air, but Candace is there anyway. Good stuff. Can he make some inroads here? Ball down the line for Bogan. Bogan to Agay. Agay. Can he cut this back here? He doesn't need to. Your Agay is gone alone. He's scored his first goal for the club. He's put it away, and we're back in the lead. And Gresford being heroes. That's what we do. And it's all looking very, very shiny. Great ball down the line from Candace to find Bogan. I thought again he might cut that back into the path of Fieldbay. He didn't. Went it alone, slid it under the goalkeeper, and job is indeed a good one. Hughes now with a goal kick, goes deep. Can we win this in the air? We can win it in the air. Good. Oyatunde managed to get a ball forward, but only as far as Kiprianu, who finds Benjamin. Benjamin having a little run, but Bogan is just muscling him off the ball. Beautiful stuff. Little nod down to Gould, who's picked up a knock. He may not be around on the field for much longer, it's got to be said. Perry to Francis. Francis back to Perry. Takes his time. Ball forward. Finds Fearon. Fearon to Agay out wide, looking for Bogan, who goes back to Eagledon. It's a very nice play until we give it away with a long ball forward. Oyatunde's picked it up, though. Bogan is through. Bogan one-on-one. Bogan puts it away. Joe Bogan makes it 3-1. And that, ladies and gents, is what we were looking for. We've got quite the attacking weaponry, and we are not afraid to deploy it. Yes, our build-up play a little bit shaky at the moment, but as I said, these players have literally never played together as a team before, and if they're this good when they don't know each other, once they get to know where everyone is and they get that kind of sixth sense for each other, this team's going to be absolutely monstrous. As Rowe goes to Howe to Bick forward, and we should pick this one back up with Chris Francis. We have done good stuff. Fearon taking his time now. What can he do? Goes back to his goalkeeper, Wolfheimer, who's going to take his time. Honestly, he's not got any hurry. He's gone forward looking for Candace and finding Fearon does pick it up though, and the police are here to arrest us for being that good. Goals to Fearon to Oyetunde with a through ball to King. King, can he score? For not shooting like that. The goalkeeper though gets a great save from it, and Amaru King is desperately trying to improve his rating before I start thinking about substitutes, which is probably a good shout as Igledon goes to Oyetunde. Oyetunde now with the ball back to Igledon. What can we do? Let's get rid of this, get stuck in and shout. Good call as Agaye puts the keeper under pressure with a shot from range, and we are very much just keeping the pressure up. It's going to be King to take the corner. Can he find a head and make himself a hero? Nope, and Cipriano heads it clear. King picks it back up though to Fearon. Fearon to Francis to Agaye. Agaye back to Igledon over the top. We're going to try and win this in the air. We're not, and Hughes picks it up. And we should go comfortably into half-time with a 3-1 lead. It looks like we have done, and that is just perfect. That's what we were looking to do. And we are looking pretty strong, it's got to be said. I'm happy with the number of shots on target so far. Keep it up. That should do most of the job. I am going to tell Amaru King, but he's not been very good tonight, and I'm not happy. He doesn't look quite as fired up now. Good to know he can't take criticism. We've learned a thing. Okay, we're going to go back at it. Second half underway. Let's get more goals. Throw in now. It's Gould to take it up. Just realised I didn't take him off at half time. I'll make sure he comes off with. But Igledon's picked up a knock as well. Good. Our defenders are getting crippled. Agaye gives the ball away. That's good with crippled defenders. That's not going to get us hurt at all. Peter running at us and finds Howe on the overlap. Howe across the field to Fonga. Benjamin finds it into the back of the net, and it's 3-2. And that was sort of inevitable with half our defence crooked. So I think probably time we looked at making some tactical changes just to make sure I've got a fully fit side on the pitch. That could be a really good idea, couldn't it? It's going to be a tight offside. I don't think it was that tight. I wasn't wrong. And yeah, there we go. It has gone in. So let's get those changes made, and hopefully we can get out of this one alive. Free kick, Kamani Hunter, who's just come on, is going to take it over the top looking for Bogan. Bogan into the box. Can he cut it across? He can. Finds Candace Fiope. Candace Fiope scores. It's going to get called offside. Oh, it's been ruled as an own goal, apparently, with Kyle Cooper. That's a shame. Candace Fiope could have had a debut goal, but we're saying Cooper got the last touch. I guess that's fine. I'm not going to complain too much. But I would have liked to see Fiope get himself a first goal in Gresford colours. But it's okay. We've made our changes as well. Casey Parrish on a right back, Kamani Hunter on at centre half, Mackenzie Heaney on as the left winger, just to spice things up a little bit. Throw in Cipriano to take it to Fonga, back to Cipriano. Cross goes over. Can we win this in the air? We do. Wolfheimer picks it up and brings it down. Gives us time to regroup, and hopefully we'll find a friend forward. Wolfheimer with a big ball upfield finds Oyetunde, heads it down to Fearon. Fearon over the top for Heaney. Heaney should be able to be dangerous here, cause some chaos into the box. Doesn't quite find Oyetunde, doesn't need to, but you know, it would have been nice if he had. Ferguson now running at us. Can we get across here? Perry can't get there. Big to Peter. Peter with a cross, cleared off the line by Parrish. Fonga goes, picked it up, and that's come crashing off the crossbar and gone over. And we've survived again. Throwing now for Llandudno. We've sent in all of our subs, so it's all at the mercy of the gods now. Thornton into the box to Howe at the far post. Has a pop. Wolfheimer can't get there. It's 4-3 to us now. Kamani Hunter picks up an own goal, which nice. That's gone well, and my substitutions really worked out for us there. Hopefully they won't get another goal, but as I said, I do have questions about the fitness levels of our players as well. It's all going to play a part. We might just escape this one with a win, but once the cohesion comes, I feel like goals are just going to flow like rivers, I promise. Fieldbase having an absolute mare up top. That's disappointing, because you'd think he would have actually scored a goal by now, but it's fine. It's early days, and there is still more football to play. It's 4-3, the final score. We have gone to Llandudno and stolen a win, and we will steal more. Nice work, everyone. That was good. And now, without any further ado, let's hop on a little plane to Morocco to play Morocco with Benin. Okay, so here we are, they're ready to go. A bit of a rotated squad for today's game against Morocco. We've got Alagbe in goal, Asogba, Hatunji, Abiala and Akoto at the back four. Kossi, Dalmeida and Alaitan the centre of midfield. Hatunji and Chiboso on the wings. And Mooney starts up top. On the bench for Sassi, Roche, Alinvi, Tosin, Amadou, Shrugbo, Sojinu, Bagbanon, Aganon, Faru and Dekua. But of course, Andre Aina is currently suspended because he was an idiot and got himself sent off in the first game when we could have won it. So, good stuff. Let's go see what we can do to Morocco, shall we? Hopefully, just survive. Okay, in the dressing room we're saying there's no pressure on us today. Go out and play with that freedom. Hopefully that will help them out a little bit. I'm not going to risk anything else because I know these guys don't like it if I talk to them too much. So we're going to keep this one nice and calm and simple and straightforward. We are officially the home team, even though we're playing in Morocco. I don't really understand how that works. Either way, the whole tournament is being played in Morocco. Hakim Ziyech is playing for them as well. So we know there's at least one player we've heard of. And hopefully we'll get some points on the board. That'd be nice. That will bring us back into contention, which would be very tasty. We would have to win to have any hope of getting out of the group stage today. It's very much make or break. Let's get this underway, see what happens, and hopefully the good times will roll. We're going to do some encouragement early on as Alagbe picks up the ball. We've got an early highlight where we're in the yellow, of course. Alagbe finds Rodrigue Kossi to Alaitan to Chiboso to Mooney. Mooney looking for an overlap from Hatunji, who does win it. Can we get this one into the box? We have got it into the box. There's a penalty. There is a penalty. That's beautiful stuff. And we are going to get ourselves ahead early doors, and then I'm tempted to just defend like my life depends on it. We've got a goal. I'm going to give it until half time before I start thinking too much about doing any defending. You never know, we might get a second goal, and I don't want to encourage Morocco onto us too early if I can avoid it. But we have got ourselves a goal. We are looking okay, and hopefully we'll keep this up somehow, although they're back in the highlight. They're back on top in the next highlight, so that's actually a bit of a concern for us as Abde plays it across to a neighbour. A neighbour goes back to whoever that is in goal. I cannot see his name. The names are going too fast. No, that's Ziyech. That's Aguerd, which is, I guess, is like little Aguero. Abde to Ziyech. Ziyech goes back to a neighbour. A neighbour. Lots of time here. Abkar. What can we do here? A neighbour again. Can we get this ball back and just go on a little cheeky attack? That'd be nice. Hakimi running at us. Let's get across here, Akoto. Let's get a defending going on. Apparently not. It's going to be Mazraoui into the box. As Abde Mazraoui again. Can we win this, please? Apparently not, because Imran Lousa has decided to have a pop from miles out and just puts it into the top corner. And with 6 minutes on the clock, it's 1-1. And, well, we have to start again, unfortunately. So we're going to encourage the boys, see if a goal will come. And hopefully if a goal does come, we'll hold on to it this time. I might just go full defend if we get a second chance at a lead. Goal kick, Alagbe to take it for us to Abiala. Can we build a second goal here? Which we don't look very good when we're just on the ball walking it forward. It's never great. Mooney having a run now. Can we get another goal here? Back to Akoto. Akoto back to Abiala now. Abiala taking time and too much time maybe. Akoto finally gets the ball back. Finds Chiboso. Chiboso for Kossi. Kossi ball forward to Mooney to Dalmeida. Dalmeida out. Switches it to the other side for Asogba. Asogba forward for Hatunji. Hatunji finds a ball inside for Dalmeida. Dalmeida likes a pop. She's not going to take it. A light out for Chiboso. Chiboso with a pop. It's 2-1. And we're back ahead. And is it time now? Is it time to sit on this one? Do I defend? Or do I give it a bit more time and see what I can rustle up with some subs at half time maybe? See what I don't know. I don't know what to do with this now. It's touch and go. I can probably get some more defensive players on at half time, really kind of settle things down and hold it, but I don't know if I want to go there. That was a very tight offside. I don't know if I want to go there just yet. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to play this one again by ear and absolutely hope that a piece of inspiration comes to me at some stage. Ziyech now with a corner. This is going to be 2-2. You know it. You know it's coming. Overhead kick from Aguerd. What on earth? They're just scoring wonder goals, Morocco. I guess we keep going for it then, because honestly, nothing was going to stop that anyway. That was ridiculous. And, well, we go again. We go again, and hopefully this time it'll stick. Well, it's half time in what can best be described as a war, but a war we've been on top of, to be fair. To be fair, we're going to tell them to keep working hard until half time. That's a fair shout, but I am going to grab Mr. Dalmeida here, Mr. Hutunji, and I'm just going to have a little chat with them, be like, buddy, you've not been good enough so far, get it together. They appear to be distracted, that's good stuff. Hopefully everyone else, if I do a nice little, got the ability to make a difference, they go and do it, will go and do it. That would be nice if they could. If not, Hatunji's coming off anyway, because he's been terrible. Now if he appears distracted, he can't focus on the very simple task at hand, which is just playing better. He will find himself removed from the field of play. I'm not worried about that. Nakua now with a free kick. We're looking for that third goal, which I'm definitely defending like the clappers. It's Shabosa gets it. It's a third goal, and it's time to go super defensive. I've been slowly making subs to enable us to switch to a more defensive formation in the background, and that could pay off. Mooney is going to come off in a second because he's knackered. I've already sent Tosin on, who would have been his replacement. It is going to be some kind of crazy super defensive madness, and it's going to hold us, hopefully, in this lead to give us a fighting chance of getting ourselves through to the next round of the African Cup of Nations. So I'm going to get that done now. Okay, I've made the changes, but, yes, aware, this is slightly mental and chaotic. I'm going to also switch that to a direct counter-attack, because that's a good idea. This is chaotic. It's going to be mad. I've got a couple of changes I need to make. We're going to probably waste a bit more time if we can as well. Let's just fire over the defence. That's a good idea. In possession, let's do a casual wasting all the time. That would be beautiful. And more direct passing. Shoot on sight. Good stuff. That's nice. That's nice. That should work. We're going to be more disciplined. And out of possession, we're going to do a drop everything back, make that as tight as humanly possible, if we can. Make that as tight as we possibly can. Good stuff. We'll do a stay on feet because I don't want to get any red cards. Although actually get stuck in might scare them. Trigger the press often, all that stuff. Good times. And hopefully that should just make sure I've got the regroup. In fact, let's counter press. Good stuff. I think we might just be able to hold it. In fact, let's do our take long kicks as well. Let's make sure we do that. Okay, we're ready to go. Hopefully this will do something, but there is a highlight coming before these changes take place, and I will cancel those changes if they score, because our best chance of scoring another goal is to stay with what we're doing. So Tosin, ball forward, finds a Laitan to Alinvi to Chiboso out wide for Asogba. We're going to make it 4-2. That'd be gross. Alinvi, Kossi, a Laitan Tosin from range, and that's going to signal the end of our attacking intent. 15 minutes on the clock. Let's just see this one out. Okay, throw in as update for Morocco. We are very defensive now, so hopefully we'll stay tight somehow. Though Keshta having a run at us. Luckily, El Nesri was offside, and it's going to be a goal kick for us. We can waste as much time. But that goal, the guy who scored the overhead kick, by the way, was a centre half, which just makes it more disgraceful. Alagbe is going to take his sweet time with this goal kick. Goes deep down the field. If we win it in the air, that's great. If we don't, it's fine, because all our guys behind the wall. Tosin's picked it up. Tosin's going to go on a run. Tosin's had a pop. Ayagun Tosin has scored. It's 4-2. We weren't even supposed to be attacking, and Tosin saw an opportunity and went, 4-2 will do us nicely. Cheers, lads. And now we're actually in a really good position in the final group game against Equatorial Guinea to maybe sneak our way through to the knockout stages of the AFCON, which is somewhat insane because we are the lowest ranked team in our group. And I think the lowest ranked team in the African Cup of Nations, and we could have engineered a way we can sneak our way through to the knockout stage. I don't want to speak too soon though, of course. Cedric Atunji heading it away. Jabosa having a run at them. Can we get a fifth goal? That'd be crazy. We might get one. A Laitan, is there a Laitan? A Laitan off the post. He was offside anyway, but despite the fact I've told them to defend as much as they can, Honestly, they don't seem to have understood what I'm trying to tell them. I'm telling them defend. I'm telling them don't worry about it. It'll do. And even so, they're still out there chasing goal number 5. We are going to get the win here, almost certainly. A neighbour with the ball forward. Cheddar now on it. Finds Hakimi. Hakimi turning it all of his men because he's got loads of people around him. Keshta, Azabde with a pop. It's come off the bar. Dakua will get it clear into touch. Happy days. And, 30 seconds of play left. We should be quite comfortably seeing this one out to full time. And there we go. There's the whistle. Everyone is incredibly happy. Let's have a look at the table. That's going to be important for us. So, we have beat Equatorial Guinea. It's Guinea-Bissau. So, as things stand, we're second. Morocco have to play Congo. And if Morocco beat Congo, they'll go into, whatever. It'll come down to results between teams. So, we're essentially relying on, maths. Doesn't matter. Guinea-Bissau, we have to smash them, and that's going to be next episode. It is all on the line in the AFCON, and exciting times are coming our way. We're going to tell everyone that's the sound of everyone backtracking, because it is the sound of everyone backtracking. We've got this job done. We are national heroes now, and still with the potential of going further. Who knows how this could go? Crazy, crazy times ahead. Anyway, we're going to come back with that game against Guinea-Bissau on Tuesday. I'm going to wrap the episode up there because there's no point in us doing anything else with any screens on the game. Hopefully my voice will get better by then because you might have noticed it's a bit scratchy. I don't know why. But we're going to come back with a Guinea-Bissau game on Tuesday and hopefully find our way into a knockout game for the African Cup of Nations on Thursday. Who knows? Can we win the AFCON? Crazier things have happened. Not on this channel, but crazier things have happened other places in the world. Anyway, guys. Thanks for watching. I have as always been Chasing Lemon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. Until next time, I shall see you very soon. Have a good one.